you never think, what is that dancer going to do when they get off stage? You just think they cease to exist.
I want to bring art to people. I think it's really important, and I think it's a beautiful part of life that a lot of people miss out on.
There's the anxiety of feeling like you need to be working to call yourself an artist, like feeling like you always need to have a project, and feeling like you're falling short or failing. Comparing because I think a career in the arts is so open-ended. Like there's so many things that you can do as a dancer.
Yeah.
So many different avenues you can go down when you are pursuing a career in the arts, that if you take a lot of time to look at other people's paths and find the differences, because they really are just the differences. No one path is better than the other, but it's easy to watch other people's path and progression and think that you're falling short, or am I settling here instead of going for that she's going for, or that can be difficult. But I don't know I guess that would be a way that your career would impact your mental health, but I feel like a lot of the time it's less of career impacting mental health than just this like dance of like how your mental health and your career mingle. I don't know. There are times where it feels like honoring how I'm feeling means sitting with my thoughts, but I'm in rehearsal and I'm being paid to make something. So it's like, sometimes the creativity is work. And I think there are times where you say that to people outside of the arts who think that sounds really pessimistic and jaded when you start to try to communicate that like sometimes you're creating because you're being paid to, or because it's your job to, and it's not necessarily serving you in a creative exercise.
Right.
But
a creative outlet could be something lovely and something helpful to a mental state at a time, or something that you want to do. But when it is your source of income and there's regularity to it that's controlled by someone else and not by you, and when it's helpful for you, then it doesn't always line up. And moments when creativity is expected, it's not there. And at that point, it doesn't always work as a coping method or as a outlet. It's more like it's a job.
I feel like there are moments where you feel the difference though. Like in one day I can come from rehearsal where it really wasn't coming out of me, whatever task I was given, like whatever expectation was put upon what I was making is just not working. But then I'll go home that night and do something for myself where it comes out very cathartically.
Right.
So it's almost like two different wells that you pull from sometimes.
So just like remembering that you're like, oh yeah, those dancers are human. Imagine doing all of that